It's Mike, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio now, 9 a.m. on Friday morning. We're going to get things going with a song from my guests today. Their name is Blackwater, and this is a song from their recently released EP called Ode to a Bluesman. It's Mike, Open Mic Radio, back in a few minutes. This one is called Same Situation. Yeah, all right. There you go. That's the way you get your blood pumping on a Friday morning. It's Mike, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio. That one is called Same Situation. It's from an EP called Ode to a Blues Man from local rock and rollers here in Columbia, Missouri called Blackwater. Great band. Welcome to the program. It is Open Mic Radio, Friday the 15th of March, the Ides of March, as it were. You know, kind of interesting day in history, actually. That, of course, for those unaware, the reason they call it the Ides of March is because Brutus murdered Julius Caesar on this day. Many years ago. Lots of other weird stuff has happened on the 15th of March, too. The worst thing was in 1971, they canceled the Ed Sullivan Show. Yeah, that's for me, that's been the biggest issue that I have with the 15th of March. At any rate, cloudy this morning, clearing up a little bit this afternoon, supposed to get a little bit warmer. There's like an inland hurricane or something. I mean, over like in Colorado and on the plains. I mean, it's just crazy. All this wind that we've had over the last few days is because of that. So anyway, it's the wind's trying to die down, and it looks like a nice couple days coming up here. So get on out and do something with it. I hope you enjoy the weekend. Either way, swing on by the station if you're around 915 East Broadway. You know, between 9 and 10 on Friday, we kind of keep the doors open and say hello to whoever likes to stop in. And before I get to my guests, I will say thanks to the guys from Loose Loose for coming down last week. Zach and Isaac were here, and they've got a great new record as well. It's an EP that's called Sanguine, and we played some songs from that last week. I really like that band. Yeah. Congratulations as well. They were the winners Saturday at last week's summer camp on the road tour. And so they have secured a spot for themselves on the bill at summer camp. That's a music festival in Chillicothe, Illinois, that happens over Memorial Day weekend, which this year I guess is the 23rd through the 26th of May. So anyway, great work. Loose Loose, good job, you guys and girls. Yeah. Have you? What do you guys think of them? Have you seen Loose Loose?
We played with them a couple of times.
I think we opened for them once at Rose. They're a great band.
Yeah,
really cool.
That's actually a great bill. I'd love to see you guys actually with them. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah. Anyway, also Mercer and Johnson. I want to say my apologies. We weren't able to get it together last week. We were hoping to have Loose Loose and Shannon and Brock down here, but our timelines kind of got crossed, and anyway, I apologize that we weren't able to work that out, but they had a great show last Friday night regardless. Mercer and Johnson for the first half of the show there at Rose, and then Chris Gebhardt joining Brock and Shannon for the second half of the show playing the guitar, and I guess it was a fantastic show. I wasn't able to make it, but a lot of people talking about that show at the beginning of the week this week. So anyway, good to be with you all this morning. Hope things are going well for you. I got a fun show lined up for you. A couple of the guys from Columbia Rockers Blackwater, as I said, are here with me. Seth Hodder, guitar player, and Bradley Schneider, keyboard player. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Doing great.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, we're missing Eli and Luca, but hey, that's the way it goes, right?
Yeah. For real.
They do schools and stuff.
Last time Luca was in Italy, I'm pretty sure. Last time we were down here.
Yeah, Luca's been all over the place. He's always putting pictures up from...
He was in New York last weekend. He was in San Francisco. He's in...
Freaking jet setter.
Yeah, for real. I know, man.
All right. Well, I got the two of you here. So we had you on the program actually back in August of last year, and a lot has happened since then.
Yeah.
For people who are unfamiliar, why don't you tell a little bit about yourselves and about Blackwater, the band?
Yeah, so we've been around for a little bit. Oh, sorry. I'll get closer to the mic. So we've been around. We started off kind of as the Blue Hearts Club. It was
right.
A little bit different of a lineup. Yeah. So it was me on keys, this guy over here on guitar. Then we had Hallam George on lead vocals.
Hallam George, he does Crooked Fix here in town.
Yeah. He's off to Berkeley these days.
Yeah, right. It's incredible. But then we had Luca. He was doing bass / saxophone / horn section, stuff like that. Eli was our drummer. And then a little bit of a switch up. When we had Wolf Schaefer too. I think he played bass. And he was doing lead. Yeah. I love that guy. But and we kind of had a little bit of a change up. We split into Crooked Fix / Blackwater. Kind of did our own different vibes because they're very funk oriented. We're very more
I don't know if I would call them alternative.
Yeah,
experimental almost.
Yeah. I love their sound.
I mean, with a pop sort of thing too, almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
But I love what they're doing, and I'm really happy for all of them because they're so freaking tight. Every time I hear them, I'm amazed that they're so
we
coordinated.
played a couple of shows together. It's good.
Yeah, good time. Always a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we kind of started our own thing.
So Blackwater as a band has been together for how long now?
I would
2 years, 2.5 years.
2.5 years roughly, because we did have a bit of a lineup change when our old drummer Parker Costello he left for Berkeley. He actually rooms with Hallam. And so we put Luke on drums,
and then Eli on bass,
Yeah, which
and
I
he was
think
in
is
a
a
white
great. That was the move that made it.
Yes,
absolutely.
I know.
I
feel like we're a tighter, like, because we've been playing for like those guys, like the four of us. We've been playing together for about like 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
And so like we might not be like the best like musicians ever, but we understand like
everybody
the
plays
quirks
off of each other like a lot. Yeah.
You know, it's like you wouldn't write a part for Eli that you know he can't play. You know what I mean? Like for me too. You know, you're not going to get me to do some like chord melody or finger picking stuff. Like that's just they know that you know what I mean. It's like we understand each other, but
play off of each other's like strengths, weaknesses. Stuff like that.
And now we released a new EP.
Yeah, you recommended Will Reeves actually last time we were on the show.
Yeah, and so we went to him and we went and recorded Central Cellar, which was a great experience.
How about that? Right? Isn't that a cool place?
It's a great place. It's awesome.
Absolutely incredible.
Sej and everything.
Yo, I love Sej. And the rickety gate.
The gate I felt bad about because Eli pushed it the wrong way, and I'm not sure how that played out.
And then he didn't tell us until after we left. We were like, oh man.
So
that's right.
Open apology to Will Reeves about the gate.
Yeah. Will Reeves, contact us. We can give you like $40-50 from the band fund. If you're listening. But it's been a time. We recorded our EP.
Yeah, and we
I think we over like 4 sessions, I think.
4 sessions.
3 sessions. Was it?
I think it was 3. Yeah, 3. I think it was 3.
And for like 8 hours per session, or how long would you consider
the
it?
first one was 8 hours. I think the second 2 were 4.
I thought all of them were 4.
Yeah, actually, you might be right.
I think all of them were 4. So it was pretty like efficient because a lot of those songs.
No, Will's quick, man. He gets it done.
Well, he mic'd our whole set in like 15 minutes. Like, that's unreal. You know?
Yeah, he really knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and, I mean, as you could hear, you know, he just brings out the sound of like everybody. I don't even know.
That's by far the best recording we've had of us
ever had. Yeah,
so no doubt.
Well, he's done some great stuff around town, and he's recording a bunch of the people that are really up and moving around here. So I'm glad you guys are on that list. It's good that you guys got to know Will. Before we play another song, and we'll do that so that the audience here can hear what we're talking about, you had a show on Wednesday night at Rose. I was hoping to be there. I'm sorry I wasn't, but
no worries.
Tell me a little bit about that show. Who were you playing with?
We were playing with The Adaptation, who are good friends.
Yeah. Kyron and that gang?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, we love those guys. And we are also playing with a metal band we've played with before called Chemical Mass.
And also Framing the Red.
Framing the Red was a headlining act. They're from Jackson, Mississippi. They were I didn't honestly, when I saw we were playing with Chemical Mass in The Adaptation, I assumed it was like a very which I was totally cool with. I love metal. I thought it was like a straight like metal show,
right?
But Framing the Red
they
was
pulled they played like Delta blues stuff.
Yeah,
loved
and it was really cool. So I would definitely.
That's right up your guys' alley.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it was like I want to be there in 10 years. You know, like hitting the road with like my cool.
You know? But they were great.
Yeah.
As a side note, our friends Dave Angle and Dave Dernley and Tony Lotvin, the Daves, they're going to be here in a couple weeks, but they're heading down to Mississippi like they've been doing for the last couple of years in April, and going to play some music and see some music as well. So
oh man,
that's a great one to put on your list
for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, okay, so fun show then Wednesday night, huh?
Yeah,
sure. We whipped out a bunch of new songs, a bunch of new originals.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we thought we were having a 45-minute set, but then on stage we're like, it's 30. And so
we cut out a Hendrix song.
Yeah. And another original.
Yeah, and another original. So we got more material always.
Yeah,
is what we're saying.
Well, that's great. You got some new stuff.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk about that here in a minute. Let's take a break though and play another song from your new EP.
Right.
This one is called Ode, or the record actually, the album that we're talking about, or the most recent EP released by Blackwater is called Ode to a Blues Man. I'll ask you about that after the break because I want to find out a little bit about why you chose that title. But before we do that, we'll hear a song, and this one is called "I Got Groove." It's Mike. You're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia, and I've got Seth and Bradley here from Blackwater, and we're going to play some songs and talk a little bit more in just a minute.
pocket. And if you let me sing, I'll show it to you. Come on. I got skill. Just let me rock it. Play the music right until the break of dawn. Very room. And if we're playing right, I might just give it to you. I got groove, just let me rock it, and play the music right until the break of dawn. You say you don't need me, but your words, they can't free me. Can find no satisfaction, baby. Girl, you just complete me. You give me the rhythm to groove and dance and jive. If you're not around, then baby, I just can't survive. Our hearts, they feel like one. Without you, life just ain't fun. And if you're not around, then baby, I'll just up and run. I got groove in my back pocket. And if you let me sing, I'll show it to you. Come on. I got skill. Just let me rock it. And play the music right until the break of dawn. Alright. You say you don't need me, but your words, they can't free me. Find no satisfaction, baby. Girl, you just complete me. You give me the rhythm, groove and dance and jive. And if you're not around, then baby, I just can't survive. Our hearts, they feel like one. Without you, life just ain't fun. And if you're not around, then baby, I'll just up and run.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That was called I Got Groove. Damn, Bradley, rocking on those keys.
Oh, appreciate it. I try.
And Seth, you too. All you guys, very, very talented musicians. I'm so thrilled by the level of talent in general around the Columbia and mid-Missouri area. But there are a number of younger bands, and for lack of a better, I mean, you just are. You're younger than some of the other guys. I mean, and But even you guys have been around for quite a while now. It's I've been watching you guys play music now for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Pretty impressive, and really thrilled by all the great stuff that's coming from you guys and a bunch of others.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
What your new EP that's called Ode to a Blues Man?
Yeah.
Is there a particular blues man that the ode is to?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of all of us a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
Or is it just a
there
sort
was
of general
big,
tip of the hat to the blues?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's
Yeah.
big like conflict because the song itself, "Ode to a Bluesman," is full of like is full of like blues like I guess like stereotypes almost.
Well,
it's full of like it's full of like chord progressions and like rhythms that are very like typical blues.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And like it's a very bluesy song despite not even being a 12-bar blues, you know?
Yeah.
And so like the shuffle, the riff, like a lot of the licks I play, even the chord progression, like it's it's very reminiscent of like a blues kind of song like Hey Joe or something. So that was the idea behind the song, is we call it Ode to a Bluesman. A lot of the lyrics are like very like stereotypical blues too, like Devil's on My Trail, like, you know,
So
Robert
My Soul
Johnson.
a Demon in a Bottle,
Yeah,
just
Right.
And
Old
so-
blues references.
right.
And when we were looking for a name for the album, there's a lot of conflict.
Well, you wanted to do like Lost in the Woods,
which
I was
thought
like,
was
no, sir, do
Because I thought
not.
the whole album has like a very like desolate like sound,
Yeah.
but
Oh god,
but if
no.
I like wax poetic, I think like the idea is that we're all very blues inspired musicians, and all those
Yeah.
songs like we can never kind of escape the way that we play. And
Yeah.
it's all very just.
I mean, we
bluesy.
played a Battle of the Bands a couple years ago, and they totally wrote us off. They were like,
Yeah.
you guys shouldn't be playing the blues." And we were like,
That's what we play.
Yeah, right, you know.
And all of those songs, like even the ones that like that was a Latin song, but like
Yeah.
you know, like it was a blues guitar solo.
Right,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
right.
Like there's no way. And so we figured we'd call it like Ode to a Bluesman, especially because a lot of those songs were like a lot of them are like stylistic variation, you know.
Yeah.
But it all sounds like blues.
Well, that's
you know?
definitely our inspiration. I think all of us
Yeah.
like kind of stem from that like one central place, you know. So,
So
that's how like
that's
everybody.
that's
Well,
a
Seth-
justification.
Seth's wearing a Beatles shirt though too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
and I say that I'm not joking. I mean,
Yeah.
I know they were a major influence on you guys as well.
Oh, absolutely.
doubt. Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
absolutely.
like especially with like our chord progressions and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like we've stolen a couple.
Yeah,
I mean, not
yeah.
stolen, but like
you
you
and
know,
about
like,
1,000 others.
Yeah,
so
right,
Don't,
you
don't
know.
sweat it. You know.
Or like same with like Dylan, same with the Rolling Stones. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we take from a lot of, you know. But
we listen to like a lot of classic rock, but we also do a lot of just like jamming and like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and because we try and write songs, but then it's like, okay, but then we're gonna have a 2-minute solo section in here somewhere. That's like a guarantee for all of our songs.
I mean, that's
you know?
rock and roll. And,
Yeah.
and to be honest, it's funny because I was talking about Mercer and Johnson a
Yeah,
few
yeah,
minutes
yeah,
ago, and when they were here back last year sometime, hi Diana. I asked Brock what he thought about the up and coming scene or whatever, and he said there's not enough rock and roll.
yeah. Oh,
and
man.
and I said back then, I said, well, there's one band I know that's doing it, and I was talking about you guys. And,
Oh, yeah.
And you really have filled that gap. There are very few straight ahead rock and roll blues bands that aren't afraid to play a 6-minute song and jam for 3 minutes in the middle
gosh,
of it.
yeah.
You know,
It's
and
like I
love it.
we were like trying to sell the EP a couple of weeks ago, you know, and they're like, these songs are 6 minutes. What are you doing? You know?
Ode to a Bluesman, 7.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Right.
Well, I mean, you know, it's intimidating, I guess, you know. But like, I feel like, you know, if you go back in a time portal, like, you know, 40 years, that was kind of the norm, and that's kind of like where we try to stem from.
Well, yeah, I
because
mean-
I mean, I feel like, you know, we try to like respect everybody's like musicianship as much as like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're very right. I think, you know, there is a little bit of a void because, you know, like, it's underappreciated. You know, rock is kind of, you know, I don't want to say rock is dying, but like, you know, a lot of people are like doing EDM and stuff like that, you know,
Right,
and like,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and if you look historically, a lot of different things have sort of come and gone, and some have stuck
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
but rock and roll sticks around, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to go anywhere. And it's great to see that there's still some young people that are appreciating it like you guys. So, all right.
appreciate
So,
it.
speaking of the band, what about the other players? So let's talk about
Yeah.
who plays what. So Seth, you're a very skilled guitar player. Bradley's on the keys, and then
Yes,
what,
sir.
and then
Bradley also does vocals.
yeah, that's Brad
yeah,
singing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We we're actually throwing him on like we're throwing him on some rhythm guitar recently.
Yeah.
Very recently.
Very recently.
So
I bought a 12 string. I was like,
that.
now you have to put me on guitar set.
And is this your first run at the guitar?
I've been playing for a while. I kind of suck, if we're being real. I can't play like this guy, and it's just it's intimidating. But
but if you can do a little backup rhythm,
Yeah, right. I mean,
right?
There's he's a very good like songwriter, and he writes. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that stuff.
And but then there's Eli on bass.
Right.
He's been playing bass for
Killer bass player.
He was born with the bass, man.
Oh, yeah, he can tear it up.
Yeah,
for real,
absolutely.
for real.
And Luca's on drums, and as much as he's a great like he's kind of infamous within like the high school jazz scene as a great sax player.
Oh yeah, he's legendary. Yeah.
I feel like he has a sense of rhythm.
Yeah,
you know that it suits him really well for drums.
Yeah,
and the
he's
only
a good
reason he wasn't on drums before, was kind of because he never had a drum set.
Yeah,
so we
well,
bought
then
him
he
a
bought
drum
one from
set,
Ian,
and we were like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because, like, you know, I tell people, like, we got Luca Merpergo in our band, and they think we're, like, a jazz fusion something, because they only know he plays saxophone, and they come out, and he's got the wife beater on, and he's just tearing up, you know? It's like, oh my god, this is not what I expected, you know?
Incredible.
But, yeah.
All right, that's awesome. All right, so the four of you make up the band Blackwater. Yeah.
Yes, sir, yeah.
And Ode to a Blues Man, their most recent EP, where's that available?
iTunes, Spotify, Google Play,
Spotify,
Pandora, if you're looking.
Pandora.
For our listeners on
Deezer.
Pandora.
I saw Deezer. I'm not sure what that is.
We got SoundCloud.
It's on Napster. Yeah, it is on SoundCloud.
LimeWire.
Yeah, right.
It is on SoundCloud, which anybody can just Google, so you don't need a streaming service or anything. Apple Music too.
Yeah.
And what's your MySpace?
Oh, we don't have MySpace. I'm totally kidding.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. But
might have to.
I mean, we could do that. I think at this point we have to.
But we might as well talk about contact. Certainly Instagram and you guys. How do people get a hold of you if they want to?
Instagram, Facebook. I believe my phone number is listed to buy up both of those.
Yeah.
You can just text me if you want.
Yeah. I mean,
and eventually you will come to regret that.
Yeah.
We're not. You know what I mean? We're not popping that much, so I haven't yet. But we also you can also just email us at blackwaterbandcomo@gmail.com.
Okay.
And you can definitely contact us through that as well. And that's how you get a hold of us.
Yeah.
Right on.
We're pretty easy to reach.
Yeah. Just go out there and take a look around for them. You'll find them. All right. Composition and songwriting.
Yeah.
Who's doing most of that? Is it a collaboration, or do we have in particular guys that are doing most of it?
Well, it kind of genuinely depends on a song by song basis.
Yeah.
I would say me and Bradley structure them. I think Eli and Luke would say that's fair, but I think we're all kind of falling into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think everybody brings their
you.
own part to
Yeah.
it. You know, like I can never write a part for him or like Eli or Luca. Like, you know, I'll have an idea, I'll bring it to the table, and then everybody kind of contributes. But I'd say like structure-wise, probably me and him for the most part. Just because, you know, a lot of times it's hard to reach, you know, Eli because he's so far out, and Luca just because he's always out of town.
No pun intended.
Yeah, right. You know, he is far out. I mean, great dude. But
I think he literally means location-wise.
Yeah. I mean, way out in Rocheport. Way by. Who lives in Rocheport? You know. But I think that's fair. And a lot of times, I guess, you know, you do lyrics like quite a bit.
I do lyrics.
Yeah, that was my next question. Who's writing the lyrics?
I'd say like
me and him.
Yeah, I do most.
Yeah, he does. I would say he does like 85% of the lyrics, and I just throw in lyrics wherever I feel particularly inspired.
Yeah. And I appreciate when you do, because it's a totally different, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I'm never gonna sing about getting groove unless you write it out for me, you know.
But a lot of the times, like, Luca brought the riff for Same Situation, and then I was just like, oh, okay,
let's make a song out of that.
Yeah, like he brought all the parts, and you just kind of like piece them together, and then Bradley wrote out all the lyrics, and then we took the chance to have a 2-minute long solo section, you know. And we just kind of we jammed on it, and we figured everybody's parts out. We're not, you know, I'm wearing a Beatles shirt, but we're not like great songwriters. Our main appeal is that we just kind of go at it hard and play and stuff, you know? Have a good time with it, you know?
Right.
Well, I think you don't give yourselves enough credit. You guys are pretty tight musicians.
I
appreciate that.
That's my quasi. What the hell am I? I'm a quasi-arbiter of taste, is what I am. yes. That's actually a quote from a recent Vox magazine article.
Oh my gosh.
With regard to Ruth Acuff. Actually, they did. Vox did a great article on Ruth and sort of by association the Royal Furs.
Right.
And there were a couple of snippets in there from me. And
shoot.
And they the writer called me a quasi-arbiter of taste.
That's great. You need like a business card.
And Diana's been giving me a hard time about it ever since. So
oh my gosh.
Anyway, that was fun. So okay, so I'm going to give you guys these. Would you guys be kind enough to read those for me? Sir. Because I have to do PSA, and I like it when I have my guests help me out. And you can do that in any kind of fun voice you like. You know, you can have fun with it. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and we'll do a little rundown of the events that are going to be happening tonight and tomorrow.
Can I? All right. Do you want to go first?
I'll start. I'll do this. You do this. I do this. You do this. Okay.
Wait. All right. They're not the same.
Wait. What?
They're different.
No, they're different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just do yours.
All right.
As a service to the community, KOPN reads announcements for nonprofit organizations. If your organization would like to submit announcements, you may mail or hand deliver them to KOPN at 915 East Broadway, Columbia, Missouri 65201. Or you can email them to jill@kopn.org. Jill@kopn.org, that is. More information on our website, kopn.org, or by calling 573-874-1139. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Your turn, Seth.
Why did the penguin cross the road? To take tracks up to KOPN for Jill Sheets' show, Penguin Tracks, tune in every Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. for music and interviews with host Jill Sheets. For more information, go to facebook.com/penguintracks or email Jill at penguintracks@yahoo.com. If you miss an interview, log on to kopn.org and listen to your past podcasts. That's Penguin Tracks from 4 to 6 p.m. every Friday on 89.5 FM KOPN Columbia.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Well done. Man, those are up there with some of the best of them. I think. I don't know. Andy Reams still, I think, got the #1 spot.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Those were both quite well done. I will also mention that I had a young lady call me recently and say to mention, please, that the Student Climate March is today, noon today, I believe, on the MU campus. And if you want more information about that, I'm not sure who to call. So you'll have to find out for yourself. But Student Climate March today at noon, I believe. Somewhere on the MU campus. Okay, so before we get back to Blackwater, and you guys feel free to chime in here, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tonight at Rose, the Missouri Blues Fest, by the way. You should get down there. I don't know if you have a chance to get down there, but Ina Cook, and the Bel Airs, Al Holliday and the East Side Rhythm Band from St. Louis, and King Benny, St. Louis. Anyway, great blues happening tonight at the Blue Note. Ina Cook, by the way, will be here 2 weeks from today. She's got something going on. I think it's an Ella Fitzgerald, or maybe not Ella. Who did Respect?
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah. There's an Aretha Franklin tribute or something like that going on.
A couple nights ago, I saw that. Yeah. Well, that was incredible. Oh my gosh.
Well, they're going to do it live at the Blue Note here.
Oh, really?
In 2 weeks, and Ina's going to be performing there. So anyway, she'll be down here at the station on the 29th, and that'll be fun to have Ina here. Johnny Randall next week. John Randall from the Hoot and Hollers, by the way, will be here next week. So anyway, Missouri Blues Fest tonight, and somebody's on the phone here. Let's see who this is. I wonder if they meant to call. Hi, it's Open Mic Radio. Who's this?
Hey, I was calling in about the climate march today. I believe that it's at 9:50, 10:50, and 11:50, starting at the speaker circle, and the rally is at noon.
All right. Well, there you go, everybody. So 9:50, 10:50, and noon at the circle.
Yes.
Very good. I appreciate the call. Okay. Take care.
Yeah. Well, Seth, you got anything going on in there?
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, class.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I dropped out of school.
You did not. You didn't drop out. You graduated.
Yeah.
Where are you taking classes, Seth?
Oh, I'm still just at Rockbridge. I I have strength training, man.
Senior at Rockbridge.
Yeah. Rocket.
All right. Back to business here. Missouri Blues Fest tonight at the Blue Note.
That's amazing.
Going to be a great show. Lots of great bands there.
Yeah.
And my friend Ina Cook will be performing.
That's awesome.
Tomorrow, 90s versus the Zeros. The St. Patty's Day Ball with DJ Low for Show.
Low for show.
Low for Show. That'll be happening in the St. Patty's Day party tomorrow night at the Blue Note. Rose tonight. Let's see. Oh, it's like a burlesque show tonight at Rose. I'm sure Diana will have something to say about that. So I'm gonna. Anyway, I love the names: Allura Fete, Calliope Vox, Glinda Glitterstorm. Yeah, comedy sets from Aaron Nickens and circus arts by Baby Socks.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, this is the Rose Risque number 13, Spring Fever, a burlesque show tonight at Rose. Tomorrow night at Rose, Don't Mind Dying and the Barroom Billies.
Oh, Don't Mind Dying.
I
is so
love
good.
them.
That'll be a rocking show.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We're very environmentally friendly. We play a lot of Earth Day shows.
Actually, we're doing that.
We played Earth Day with Don't Mind Dying.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, BC and the gang. They've been rocking and rolling around here for a long time.
For sure.
Absolutely great band. And the Barroom Billies, too, if you're not familiar with them. A lot of fun. Heather and I forget a couple of the other guys in that band. But anyway, great stuff at Rose tonight. And tomorrow, let's see, what else we have going on here at Cafe Berlin. It looks like Diamond Soul, Blank Thomas, and DJ Sunspots. Oh, I should have them on Radio Orbit on Monday night when we talk about solar wind.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, I'm not familiar. You guys familiar with any of those acts? Diamond Soul, Blank Thomas, or DJ Sunspots? I don't know.
You know, that just is a testament for how little we get around.
Well, I mean, it's also a testament to what they do at Berlin. They get a lot of shows that are kind of off the radar for a lot of people there. And a lot of them are really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love Cafe Berlin. We haven't done a show in a bit there. But
you guys should get down there and do a show.
We got to reach out to them.
Yeah, you need to do that.
I mean,
that's one of my favorite stages in town. I love seeing shows down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great feel to it.
Well, I love the Christmas lights, behind you the whole time. So you got like the perfect lighting on the keys. Right. You can barely see people, but like.
Yeah, now with the weather clearing up too a little bit or getting a little bit nicer, the patio's real nice there as well.
Yeah, for sure. One breakfast all the time.
Yeah. All right, so tonight, at Berlin, Diamond Soul, Blank Thomas, and DJ Sunspots. Tomorrow, City Garden School fundraiser. So there's a fundraiser going on tomorrow at Cafe Berlin for the City Garden. And let's see, one more thing here, Roachport General Store, Molly Healy Trio tonight. That'll be fantastic. Molly's great. And tomorrow, OK Samaritan. I think it's like blues.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. But tomorrow night, OK Samaritan at the store. Cooper's Landing, we'll have to see what happens there this summer. It's going to be cool, I think. But
But
they're flooded out this weekend, even though they've been doing stuff when the weather's good. But a lot of changes going on down there, though. We got Richard King and his club got involved down there, so we'll have to see what they do.
Yeah, so our boss, or one of our bosses, very closely affiliated. And
we've been hearing a little bit about that. We love that place. We absolutely
You guys have jammed down there before.
Oh yeah,
right.
It's always
we live there in the summer because we go on bike rides. We just pack a guitar, show up, do our thing.
Yeah, Cooper's is great.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope it stays
very rustic.
To what it was.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see what they do. I mean, I have sort of mixed feelings. I know a lot of people do because they're nervous, that they think that it's going to ruin what the feeling was down there. But I hope that doesn't happen. And I also know that they do need some infrastructure work down there. It'll be nice to have real bathrooms. And, the crowd that used to hang around Cooper's 10 years ago is now much bigger. There are crowds down there at Cooper's now. They just can't handle that number of people. It didn't used to be that popular. Really, there weren't. You'd go to Cooper's almost any time, and it wasn't really crowded. And now it needs a little work. So hopefully they do it right, and they can maintain the feel that we've had down there for so many years. Well,
because we love the management up there.
I've heard good things. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. So.
Yeah.
All right, we've got about 20 minutes left, so I want to get in a couple more songs here. This one is called "Ballad of a Duck." It's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
And again, this is the band Blackwater, and from their recently released EP called "Ode to a Blues Man." We'll hear the title track on the way out, but before that, this one called "Ballad of a Duck." Then we'll come back with the guys, chat a little bit more, and at 10 o'clock you've got Diana Moxon and Speaking of the Arts. So stick around for her. It's always a fun show, and I'll be sticking around for that as well. All right, it's Mike, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia. right, there you go. There's another one from Blackwater. That one's called Ballad of a Duck. And I've got Seth and Brad here with me in the studio. Hi, guys.
Howdy.
Hey,
Great stuff, man.
thank
you so much.
Yeah, that's one of my faves.
Goofy Wawa. So, I love that.
Cool. All right, so let's see. Back to you guys. What was I going to ask? What do you have coming up? You got any shows coming up or anything you want to talk about?
We got a show coming up at PDM, actually.
PDM,
which
nice.
is a
Actually,
venue we
first
haven't
time
frequented.
ever.
I love PDM. I'm going there tomorrow night.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
John Galbraith and his band are playing.
Oh,
there
heck
tomorrow night.
yeah. I love
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love his kid, too. Cole.
Yeah, Cole's a character.
Oh, for sure. Oh, and we saw other Galbraith last night at billiards.
And John played last night, as a matter of fact,
Yeah.
at the KOPN 46th birthday party that was down at the Columbia Art League, which was really nice. And I was glad I was able to get down there for a few minutes. But John's awesome and always fun to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we played with him at Logboat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Last summer.
All right, so when's your gig at PDM?
Let me check.
Let me call my secretary.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Luca. Mayday!
He's like, I can't believe you called me your secretary.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's
No, I can pull it up. It should be a good show though. We're excited to be there.
We're opening with the for the adaptation, right?
No, we are opening for a new band called Eat My Head with Ben
Eat
Lispy.
My Head. Yes, that's correct.
It is
Eat my
on-
head.
Eat My Head. Yeah. He plays banjo.
Is
does,
Ben the
but-
same Ben that's with the sweaters?
No,
That's
no.
Ben Cohen.
He's,
all right.
he's kind of like new on the scene.
Yeah. Well, he's from out of town. He came here like 3 years ago or something like that. And we've been just kind of getting to know him recently, because he started playing at a couple of parties we've been at.
What's he play?
He plays a banjo.
Yeah,
and
plays guitar as well.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
he does vocals. It's like either banjo, drum, vocal, guitar, drum, vocal. Like he calls himself folk punk.
Yeah.
So,
But a one-man gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, yeah. And his whole thing is, he'll run into the audience and he'll just eat my head, like run into people. It's so funny. We love it, dude. But he's a great musician. We love what he's got to offer. He's kind of like very experimental, but it's good stuff.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of fun.
Always
It's
a
on
good time.
April 24th.
April
Yes.
24th. All right.
Yes,
so
Thank you, Seth.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad for not knowing off the top of my head.
Oh, not all. You got plenty of time between now and then.
Yeah, for sure.
And you seen anything that you like lately? I mean, I don't mean
act wise.
yeah, man. Who you liking? And I mean even large bands. If you've seen any big shows or whatever.
Yeah, I saw the Abbott Brothers.
Nice.
They're freaking great, obviously.
Yeah, they were at Roots and Blues, I think.
Yeah.
Was it
not
last
too
year or
long.
the year before?
I think this year, actually. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think.
Well,
What's that two-man team that we see? They played with us at Logboat. The mandolin bass.
I forget their names, but they're great.
Flood Brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Freaking love them. Oh my gosh. I've seen them
Played
at
Cooper's.
Rocheport Store a couple of times. Seen them at Cooper's,
Yeah.
those guys
Well,
are
Mercer and
great.
Johnson are the ones with the mandolin and
the bass.
bass.
And the Flood Brothers. The Flood Brothers is like that's the blues.
Flood
band.
Brothers is almost more like.
I would say like Johnny Lee Hooker.
Oh,
maybe
okay,
something like that, where
Yeah.
you get that slide playing along with the vocals,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
They were
No,
great.
but
I really do like Don't Mind Dying quite a bit.
Yeah, that'll be a great show too.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying. We just a lot of the bands we open for, a lot of the bands we play with, we really like. Just also as like people,
Yeah.
we
That's
talk
right.
Well, I
about
mean,
it,
we
you
got
know.
green room time,
What if there was a band that you could go see that maybe you haven't seen of anyone? I mean, is there anybody on your list maybe that's still playing, or even that you won't have a chance to see just because they're gone?
I heard I don't know.
Like locally,
No, like Led Zeppelin.
Dude,
I would kill.
to
It's
see
way
that.
before my time. Obviously, I would kill to see like Jimi Hendrix, but that's
Yeah.
just what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, just jump in your little time portal there.
Yeah.
Any of Chris Cornell's bands. It's
Oh
really
yeah.
Yeah, Soundgarden was so incredible.
Yeah,
Soundgarden,
absolutely.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but in
Guns N'
Allman
Roses
Brothers, no doubt for me. We take a lot of inspiration from the Allman Brothers.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys.
for sure.
I remember early on, you guys playing Tie to the Whipping Pole.
Yeah.
We can still play that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we did it not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's like a cover, but yeah. And I heard Guns N' Roses is actually announcing a tour.
Oh my God!
With the original lineup, yeah.
I'm not
they all hate
interested.
each other, but
Oh my
like,
God.
yeah.
Well, I'll believe it when
I'm
I see
okay.
it. They've
Right.
They've said it a lot of times, and it's never ever actually come to fruition. We'll have to actually see if they can pull it off.
Right?
But,
No, absolutely.
You know, a band that I like a lot that I wonder if you guys are familiar with, or Warren Haynes in general, but Government Mule. I don't know if you ever listened to that stuff.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
That's sort of right up your alley as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
I heard their Helter Skelter color.
Oh,
recently.
man.
It's just, like,
There's
killer.
very little that they've done. It isn't just incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
They're great.
I
That's
remember
awesome.
we tried to do Helter Skelter back
like
before.
a la them.
Yeah.
Couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see Edgar Winter too. That's another one I was forgetting about.
I've seen
yeah.
Edgar Winter, but it was
You have?
disappointing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you need to see them in like 1976.
Yeah.
That would have been the show.
Yeah. For sure.
All right, you guys. Well, look, we've got just a few minutes left. So, anything else you'd like to share?
We're playing Earth Day.
Yeah. We're playing Earth Day. We're gonna try and get some new shows booked.
Yeah. And birthday parties, hit us up.
We play parties too, of course.
Right? Weddings, bar mitzvahs.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you need.
And there's lots of new material coming from Blackwater. We're recording in Darkroom.
Oh, all right.
We're recording in Darkroom in
20th,
our
right?
song called Bad Luck Charm in 5 days.
Fantastic.
And we're going to try and put that out on the same platforms that we have the EP out as well.
Right.
And
some more new music coming from you guys in a little while.
Yeah.
You said you played some new stuff on Wednesday night. So
Yeah.
are you planning on recording another EP or eventually?
Yeah, we're thinking
our
this summer.
our master plan is to try and get a full LP out. It's
Brad.
It's like, but get some more songs out there before the summer so we can hopefully tour with promoting those songs and everything.
Yeah. All right.
That's our plan.
Just totally, take the band fun because Luca's heading out of town, So
It'll be a big hurrah.
Yeah, good setup,
All right. Sounds good. Well, there's a whole lot of great young musicians around mid-Missouri, and they're doing some cool stuff. But in my mind, like I said, when it comes to straight ahead rock and roll and blues, you guys get the card for that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Congratulations on the new record. It sounds great. And,
man.
And you guys keep doing it, keep enjoying yourselves, and we'll see you out and about.
Yeah, always thank you so much.
All right.
It's always great coming on
Seth
here.
Potter,
Thank you.
Bradley Snyder from Columbia Rock and Rollers, Blackwater. Yeah. All right, we'll get with them again one of these days, and if you can catch them out and about, be sure you go out and see them. They're a lot of fun. All right, next week we've got John Randall, wonderful friend of mine, guitar player, vocalist for the Hoot and Hollers, just back from a sold-out tour. He spent most of February in the UK with the Dead South and played all kinds of sold-out shows all across the British Isles. Can't wait to have Johnny here. He'll play some songs for us and talk about all the fun they had across the ocean there. We've got Nick Gorham, John Thomas, Many Colored Death. Don't Mind Dying, by the way, will be here sometime in April. Paul Weber and the Scrappers, new music from them coming out soon. I can't wait. They're my fave. Dylan Walsh, Ray Fitzgerald, another one of my favorites. I love you, Ray. The Daves back here in a few weeks. Ina Cook in a couple weeks. Justin Hickerson with some singer-songwriter stuff that I wasn't aware that he was doing. And anyway, who knows who else? So
Violence of the Violets is a great local band.
Violence of the Violets. I've seen the name a lot, but I haven't actually got to see them yet.
It's a group.
A Stevens Lake show too.
Yeah.
We forgot about that.
We haven't figured that out yet. But we're trying. Violence of the Violets. They're a great young band made up of a lot of girls that play like, I would say. I don't even. I mean, in my opinion, like a mix between Led Zeppelin and Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah,
that's my perception of them. They're a very great band. They're insanely tight especially for as long as they've been playing.
I got pizza with their guitar player last night.
I'll put them on the list and see if we can get them to come down here to the station. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Love that.
All right, fantastic. All right, once again, my email address, MikeHagan@MikeHagan.com, the website, MikeHagan.com, and you can click over to my new website, which is Open Mic Radio, and all of these shows are posted there now. So if you want to check out something you missed, you can do it now. I hope you all enjoy the weekend. Stick around for Diana, and speaking of the arts, back with Johnny O next week. I'll catch y'all then. This is Ode to a Blues Man, the title track from my guest Blackwater's most recent record.
Well, I realize